Hey friends, it's Angie from The Road to Simple. Great to be with you today. I'm going to share with you some ideas, some tips, tricks, hacks, maybe you might call them, that I use in my closet, my wardrobe, to keep things a little bit more simple and a lot less cluttered. So stick around and let's get to it. Welcome to my bedroom here in Louisiana. If we've not met before, my name is Angie. My husband and I live here in the South, where we are trying to simplify our possessions, paring down our belongings. We've got a long way to go, but we're getting there. What I want to do today is welcome you into my closet. Some of you may have seen some of my other closet decluttering videos that I've done before. So I'll leave a link to those in the description and above. Today we're not going to really be decluttering. I just want to show you some things that I do in my closet that kind of help me to keep organized. This is my main wardrobe closet. I do have a separate closet over here that I use for off-season clothes. So I'm going to open this closet, which is my main closet. As I'm filming this is my spring and summer wardrobe, which I went through a month or so ago and really decluttered it down. I have a couple of casual dresses, skirts, pants here, jeans, shorts. Up here I keep my dress clothes that I wear to work. And then down here are like t-shirts and casual clothes. I have my shoes up here, which is unusual for some people and unusual for me. Until a year or so ago when I decluttered, I actually cleared out enough clothes up on these shelves that I could put some shoes up here, and I really like that. And one of the reasons I like it is I put my most comfortable shoes that I wear all the time right here. And the reason I do that, a couple of reasons: it's easy to just grab them. And the other reason that I have found since I started putting these up here is I can tell a little bit better if they're clean or dirty, rather than if they're down in the bottom of the closet and you just put your feet in them and go. If they're right here at eye level, you kind of see if you need to clean them up. I am a lover of Crocs. Yes, these are Crocs. These aren't your typical closed-in toe Crocs, but these are the most comfortable shoes for me. I have a foot that I have a little bit of problems with, and I love my Crocs. I keep up here one of these instant shine sponges you can get at any shoe store. You can just buff up your Crocs. I'll need to clean this first, but look how shiny that is all of a sudden now. So you can make them look almost brand new with just this. I keep this sponge in my closet here on top of this shoe rack, so it's easy to take care of. These are also Crocs. I'm not ashamed to say that I have not completely decluttered my shoes down as much as I would like to. It's a lot better than it was a few years ago. I do have a ways to go, and I'll get to that. I'm just doing a little at a time. This is my spring, summer, and a few fall things down here too, so I have got almost everything in here, but I do have some boots in the other closet. It is raining and thundering outside today, so you hear some noises. That's what's going on. Let me go back to about 2019. That's when I really kind of caught the decluttering bug. My husband and I were staying in an apartment in Houston because he was having to undergo some medical treatments there, so we needed to live there during the week and then come home on the weekends. So we would just take what we needed for a week. We stayed in a small apartment, and I realized how easy that was just to live, wear, use the things that you use every day. And I came home and saw all the stuff I had, and it just kind of, well, it was just a big light bulb moment for me. And it was about that time that the Marie Kondo movement was happening, and my stepdaughter told me about that and told me about her shows that you could stream online. And so I started watching those, and I did the whole Marie Kondo bit where you put everything out on your bed, shoes on the floor, and realize everything that you have. And it's just It's just mind-blowing. If you've ever done it, it's mind-blowing. So it was a real, it's hard for me to really explain other than I just felt really bad for having that much stuff, and started to realize how the stuff was weighing me down and kind of owning me rather than me owning it. And I really got into decluttering. If I can locate those pictures quickly, I'm going to put those on the video so you can see. I think it was like 80 something pairs of shoes and boots. It was just embarrassing. So to say that I'm down to this plus a few pair of boots in another closet is pretty good for me, but I do want to decrease that number even more. Okay, I'm going to fast forward several years later, several declutters later. I've gone through my closet several times since then, and you can see some of my videos as I've done that. In the beginning, my point was not to get down to a certain number of items. It's just start somewhere, start decluttering, get down to the things that you love. So that's where I am now. So I don't have to declutter as much as I used to because I'm only keeping the things that I really love to wear. That's the whole key. Things that fit you well, things that you love. And if you do that and you get down to less items and get rid of the things that don't fit you anymore, you can have room perhaps to get a few more new things. So this year I got some linen pants that I thought would be great to wear, comfortable, very comfortable summer linen pants. Got some new summer khakis, but I was able to do that because I had pared down and got rid of things that didn't fit me anymore, things that I really weren't comfortable wearing. Maybe they looked nice, but it just weren't comfortable. So I'm all about comfort anymore. I'll zoom in a little bit and show you. I left this just like it looked when I opened it. I didn't move anything around because I wanted you to kind of see what I do. These hangers here, whenever I wear something, I put the empty hanger right here in the front. Now, you're gonna see where I have a couple hangers up here that are turned the other way. And I know a lot of people do that to see what they wear, what they don't wear, and look at the direction of the hangers for that reason. So let's say this shirt right here, I wore this to work this week for a half a day rather than a full day of work in the air conditioning all day. So it's not really dirty enough for me to launder. Now, some people might say they wash things after every single use, but I find that the more you launder something, the more you wash and dry it, the more it wears out the fibers, loses its shape, fades a little bit. So when it's dirty, I wash it. But if I've just worn it for a half a day at work and I was in the air conditioning all day and didn't sweat or anything, I'm going to put this back in my closet and wear it again. So I put it in backwards, so that way I know the next time I pick it up to wear it, then I will need to launder it. So that's my trick for that. And then once I take something off to wear it, I put the hangers here. Then come laundry day, it's easy for me to just come in here and grab this whole stack to go do my laundry. Maybe kind of out of view here, but I have hooks on the top of this door. So when I go to bed every night, what I do is I decide what I'm going to wear the next day, and I go ahead and pull it out and hang it up here. So I don't have to think about it in the morning. It's hanging right here, ready to go. Turn it around the right way, ready to go, and I don't have to think about what I'm wearing. And when you only have the things in your closet that you love to wear, it makes it so much easier to get ready for work or ready for your day, because you're not thinking, oh, what am I going to wear? I have all these clothes and nothing to wear. But if your closet is filled with the things that you love, it's easy to pick out your things every day. This is my off-season closet. So I have my winter things in here and my boots and such down here at the bottom. I have some belts hanging here. Leave me a comment and let me know, do you wear belts anymore? Do people wear belts like they used to? We used to always wear fashionable belts, and I probably was always thinner when I wear them too. You know, I got this cute belt. I thought, you know, it looks so cute with jeans and all, but I never wear things tucked in anymore. I never have a use for a belt. I had a whole lot more belts, so now I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regular belts and a couple of these metal belts that I can't seem to let go of yet, and I might someday. But I have worn these like over a dress or something, but I probably need to get rid of a few more of those. But I had tons more, and that was one thing that I really did do some decluttering on. But I really would be interested for you to comment and let me know if you wear belts. I just never wear belts anymore. Let's see, what else can I tell you about? Well, I will say that once I did the Marie Kondo bit and saw how much I had and I decluttered my closet, I really changed my shopping habits. I used to go shopping just for something to do. I would pick my husband up for lunch on Saturday. He was working, I wasn't. I'd take him back to work and I'd stop in Marshall's, I'd stop in Target, just to look around, just to shop, see what I could find on sale. I don't do that anymore. I do not do that anymore, and I don't miss it. And like I said when I showed you my new pants earlier, because I don't do that all the time, when I do declutter and decide that I have room for a couple of things, I can treat myself. I can pick out something nice, and I could probably pick out something of nicer quality than I would have bought before. I don't have to go straight to the clearance racks to just see what I can find that's on sale. I could buy something nicer and spend a little bit more if I need to. So that's something that I've learned since I've started decluttering. Here's another problem issue in a lot of bedrooms is a chair in the corner. Do you have a chair in the corner? And you tend to take things off and just throw them on the chair, and it ends up being a big mess. My solution for this problem, which has worked out really well, is just to have an over-the-door hanger. When I get up in the morning and take my pajamas off to jump in the shower, I can just hang them up here, let it air out. I'm going to wear it the next night. I'll just leave it here. I'm not going to say it's dirty if I just wear it one night to sleep in, but still I don't feel like I want to put that back in the drawer. So I'll leave it hanging here. Sometimes I will put this dress on, just a nice comfy knit dress that I'll wear when I come home from work just to hang around in the house. Sometimes I will hang it back up in the closet, turn it the other way, but sometimes I will just hang it here. And then I know these are things that aren't completely clean, but they're not dirty enough to go in the laundry yet. And when I open the door, this is all out of sight now. So this is the only chest of drawers that I have in my bedroom. So I'm going to show you how I use some of this space. I have my winter sweaters in the lower drawer. And I want to show you what works out really good for me is to roll things and to fold things and stand them upright. So these are like my camisoles, tank tops that go under something. I've just got them folded. I'll show you how I do that in a second. And then my leggings, I just roll them up in the drawer. And I think that it makes it quick and easy to put them away, and it makes it really easy to find things when they're all stacked like that. I did invest in one of these little organizers where you can roll your socks up and put in there. I really like that. This is my nightgowns, lounging clothes that I roll, do the same way. And these are some scarves that I have stacked. I'm not going to show you all my underwear, but I just lay some of that just flat in that drawer. I roll a lot of things. I roll my sports bras that don't have any wires, and then the other bras I put behind. And let's see who's looking at us here. Check that out. There's a blue man staring at me when I take stuff out of there. Sometimes I put some old posters and things in bottoms of drawers that then I get a fun look at it every now and then. And then I have some of my larger, heavier pajamas in the bottom drawer. I want to show you a couple of things that I keep on top of my dresser just to give you ideas of where you can put out some pretty things that you think maybe aren't for your bedroom. But I have a couple of friends who are potters, and this was a beautiful tray, so I use it for jewelry. And this is another beautiful tray that one of my friends made. And so rather than it sitting in my kitchen cabinet, I put it here on my dresser so I can see it every day. And this was just something I made out of oyster shells. I put my rings in here every night. I still need to declutter my jewelry. What I have in this tray are just some of the go-to things that I wear all the time. And I have learned from doing this that I don't go looking for all the things that are in my big jewelry cabinet over there. I need to go through that soon. That's just one thing I haven't got to yet, but I'm seeing quite clearly that I'm happy with just using a lot of my favorite things. Just wearing these silver. I keep a couple of gold, a couple of other things in here, but I'm already finding out that I hardly ever wear these big gold hoops. I used to wear them all the time. Just stick with my small hoops. And I have a couple other rings in here, but you can see how tarnished that is. I've not worn it. So I'm thinking if I leave things out, I will wear them, or I will determine if I'm going to wear them or not. And that way it'll be a little bit easier when I go to declutter my jewelry. I have some jewelry hanging on this rack, and I have this cabinet that it's not as full as it was at one time. I have decluttered it a little bit, but I do need to declutter it some more. So hopefully I will do that in a future video. Okay guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. From a rainy day in Louisiana. Can you hear it? It's a gloomy day, but it's a good day to be inside decluttering and doing other things. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you checking out my channel and sticking with me till the end. If you found this to be helpful, I would truly love it if you would give me a thumbs up. And if you'd subscribe to the channel, that really helps my channel to grow. Leave me a comment, let me know where you're from. I always love to hear from you. In the meantime, remember to keep it simple. We know those simple pleasures truly are the best. So take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.